Good morning. My name is Kathleen Miller, and I'm going to share with you how I use Pinterest to build lesson plans, gather resources, collect resources, and share those resources with others. So we start by opening up a browser and going to Pinterest.com. For the first time that you open it, it will ask you to use your username and password and log in. Usually after that, it'll log you in automatically. So I use Pinterest to gather ideas for lesson plans that I am going to teach in the future. So the first thing I'm going to do is do a search, and I'm teaching on Paul Revere pretty soon. So I'm going to do a search for Pinterest and Paul Revere. And as you can see, lots of different resources and types of activities come up that I can look through and gather ideas for. Each of these pictures is a pin. And each pin has a description of what you're looking at below it. So as I scroll down, I can see different types of activities. So these are pictures of Boston where Paul Revere lived. This is a map, and it even tells me that it's a virtual midnight ride activity, so it's an interactive map. These are videos that will play in screen. These are different activities that students can do, so students can create the 1F by land, 2F by sea lanterns. Other activities include writing prompts. So you can see you can gather lots of different ideas for whatever it is that you're looking for on Pinterest. So if I found a resource like this map that I wanted to use and save for myself, I would pin it. And when you hover over this item, there's a box in the top left-hand corner that comes up, and when you click it, you can pin it to a board. So it'll open this pop-up, and you select the board that you want this pin to belong to. So it'll show you all of the boards down below. And when you're gathering ideas for resources, you want to pin it to the board that makes the most sense for you. So you can create new boards, but I want to pin this to my school board. When you click on that pin it button, it pins it to that board, and then you can always find it. I also use Pinterest to share ideas. So if I wanted to send this pin to a colleague of mine, I can click send and then type in the name of a colleague that I wanted to send this pin to so that she can see it as well. So if I click her name, I can even send her a message. So this is the pin that I'm going to send. I love this interactive map. And then I click enter, and it sends her the pin. And she'll get a notification of that pin when she's the next time that she logs on. So that's how I can also share ideas with others. When I click on my name up on the top right-hand side, I can see all of the pins that I've ever created in my profile. So you can see that I have 17 boards. I've got almost 3,000 pins. And so if I needed to create a new board to keep my boards organized for myself, I would click create a new board. And this board I want to title Anchor Charts. So I can give my board a name, a description, I can categorize my board. So this is going to be for education. And I can either keep my board a secret, so that means I don't want to share anything. If I click yes, that means this board is only for me and only I can see it. If it's on no, then everyone can see your board. All of the people that you are connected to and following can see your board. So I'm going to click create boards. And now this is my anchor chart pin board. So I can gather resources, gather ideas, and pin all of my anchor chart boards anchor chart pins to this board. So that's how I use Pinterest to gather ideas, collect resources, and share ideas with others.